Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today we got Kimberly and Stacy's friend to talk about Tyler Perry's All the Queen's Men, Season 1, Episode 5, and Unnecessary Beefing. But we're not going to start with the penises. We're going to start with Madam. We're going to start with Madam trying to manipulate Judge Ross, who kept on reminding us that she's a judge. Bitch, I heard you the first 5 times you said it. Like, you are a judge. And you are about to get arrested. Like, I'm like, fuck me. I'm a judge. What's your name? I'm a judge. How far are you driving? I'm a judge. I'm like, are you a parent? I think you're a parent.
No, she was singing, "Here Come the Judge." The judge.
Oh, remember? Oh, yeah, people's court. That was good shit. We getting off track. All right.
Okay.
Madam, all right, manipulated in a Your Honor, obvious, inspired moments with Kat's help. To basically get Babyface's child support issue taken care of, and to get power of attorney of her father, because somehow there's only one judge in Atlanta,
Exactly.
a family court.
Yep.
Tyler Perryism. Listen, one court, one detective, Kat, who's on every legal case whatsoever, right? What if anybody ever went to the hospital? It'd only be one hospital, because that's he can't afford it anymore. He's like, shit, these shows cost money, and I gotta put the money into beefing. Because anyway, never mind. I don't know. I just want to say beefing, I guess. But I mean, anyway, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me that Madam would go through all this bullshit to get the judge in her pocket and still need Miss Patty. That doesn't make sense. If the judge is already, what the judge is about to say.
I think the attorney has to file the case.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have
in order to get in front of the judge.
You need a lawyer. You don't need Miss Patty.
True.
That's what I'm saying. She made it seem like Miss Patty was the key, was also a key to this whole process. And that's just reopening the wound that Judge Ross was fucking Patty's man. So I'm like, why are you rubbing this shit in this woman's face? Like, this ain't helping Babyface or anything. So I didn't get that. And then why is Miss Patty acting like Madam controls everything except for her man? All thing Madam controls is Babyface. But she's like, please, Madam, don't be mad at me. She's like, girl, I told you get out here and do it. What did I say? She's like, I'm sorry, Madam, I'll go now. I'm like, am I missing something? Like,
I think just her street reputation is just so like terrifying to everybody.
She's intimidating.
Why else are all these grown ass people calling her Madam? Only people should be calling her Madam are her strippers.
Right. Well, so what does her nephew call her Madam?
I know, right? That's something like, what is going on with this? Like, this don't make any sense. He did come pick her. I mean, she did pick him up from jail. So I mean, yeah, so that's one thing. But the lawyer doesn't make any sense. Miss Patty's reverence of this woman and fear of this woman makes no sense. And that kind of irritates the fuck out of me. You
never know if she'll shoot you in the kneecap for any reason.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about that dumb shit. So employee gets shot in the leg for lying about the count, and he just walks out like,
because he can't get blood on the floor. Like,
I was like, what? Tyler Perry, man, or Kim Fields. Kim Fields is responsible for this bullshit. Like, this don't make sense. Like, you can't have dead bodies buried at your place, employees being shot, and not think at some point cops are gonna show up. Like, somebody's gonna look into some of this. I'm just saying. Besides Kat, like, someone besides Kat is gonna show up and do some detective work in this show. And it was a bit much. It was a bit much.
But some criminals are dumb. Like, I mean, they do outrun the police and constantly and stuff like that. But in the grand scheme of things, everything you just said is stupid. Like, what, you shoot people in your office? That's DNA. You shoot people in the head.
Not their cameras.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She said there's cameras everywhere. And in everybody's home nowadays, there's cameras in homes.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're all dumb.
so let's go. Thank you, Kim, for bringing up the camera issue, right? So let's back up to the manipulation or extortion, perhaps, of Judge Ross. Now, again, Madam said, I got video footage of you fucking babyface, basically, right? But then she mentions said husband. That Miss Judge Ross has a husband. If he's out there fucking hoes, you can be up here fucking my strippers or whatever. Does husband actually exist? And if so, why are you not just using that? Like to be like, fuck cat and the whole you may or may not get arrested silliness. Because what judge believes that the owner of a strip club is going to talk a cop into not arresting you for driving drunk? And then, oh, by the way, as soon as cat is gone, Judge Ross is able to drive home. I thought she was so drunk she got pulled over 2 seconds from getting in the car. Like, what happened to that? What happened to your drunkenness? I'm confused.
She wasn't drunk, or they didn't give her a breathalyzer, so they don't know.
Is she helping out with that?
But have you
ever?
I've been drunk before, and like drunk. Like I did 25 shots of tequila one time.
Shit.
The fuck?
I did. It was so good too. But anyway, I did. But I did it. And I had a moment where I was ramming my car into a pole trying to get out of parking space. And then once I heard the crunch, instantly I sobered up. It was like there was no alcohol in my system. I was like, oh, my car. So it can happen where your adrenaline is pumping. You are like, wait a minute, I'm awake now.
All right.
What is happening right now? Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that because I haven't been there, so I'm like it just didn't make because she was roofie too. Also, really, she was actually roof. That was supposed to be the point of the whole. Anyway, it was just bad writing. Let's just chalk it up to that. But thank you. Also, Chris, stop confessing the shit.
Exactly.
I think this is being live streamed. Anyway, but also so let's talk about Amp. So Amp wants to get on stage because he's broke. So he's like, let's shake that dick. And so that's how he thinks he's gonna make his money. And then we fast forward to the fact that Dime is somehow his test subject as Doc. Doc trains him in the ways of seduction. I'll leave it to you, ladies. What did you think of said training? Was it effective?
He did a good job.
Were you too like? Would you have given up a couple of dollars if you received the same? Also, there was no music playing. I was wondering.
Yes.
Huh?
He could have got a couple dollars at him.
Yeah.
He could,
At least 20. At least 20.
oh, look at you.
Long as he kept his shirt on.
What's up?
Long as he kept his shirt on. Because again, he be in too many donuts.
Man, she rough. She said he got that tire around the.
He got that little tire thing going on.
And she does not find that attractive in no way. But I saw that. I was like, all right, clearly Dime was feeling something somewhere in her body because she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get up now.
Yeah, she was feeling it.
I was like, all right. I was like, I see panties are coming off eventually. I was like, come on, let's get to it. So Shamika shows her undercover ass. She's like, hey, I'm in the airport. I got kicked out by my foster parents. So then Madam is like, yeah, somehow get your ass to the restaurant that I met you at. I can't come get you, miss. I just got kicked out of my foster house and I have nothing and I'm at the airport. Somehow get your ass to the restaurant and I'll drop you off some dollars if you can make it. She doesn't look into this story at all. She don't send Blue or somebody just to be like, let me figure out what Shamika's story actually is so I know how much she needs me or something. She just hands out money like a homeless person anytime somebody shows up.
It's a flaw.
Because she's a trap queen with the heart of gold.
Yes.
Right. It's a flaw.
Every villain has weakness.
Yes.
And I was like, it's poor girls who show and I mean for that grown woman, she's doing a very good job playing a teenager. Like I was like, that's good acting. Yeah. I was like, I swore I thought she was a kid. And I was like, this don't seem right. And I'm saying, what's going on with this poor woman? Well, since I'm at the scene, let's talk about Red. Him watching Amp sleep, like we know what he's trying to do. It's right.
Whew, he's creepy.
This is one of two scenes I thought some man was gonna wake up with a penis in them. Like, this is the first one. I thought eventually Amp was gonna wake up with Red inside of him, or at least making an effort.
Him inside of Red's mouth.
Right, just be like, all right, like, what is going on? Look, bro, he's like, hey man, I saw you sleeping. You look tired. I was just trying to help. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were saying you what? Did I get mixed signals? I really thought. And like, I'm like, Amp needs to be like, move me. Paul, Matt, whoever's it, move me. Red is doing too much. I wake up and he's like, hey man, what you doing? I'm like, I'm sleeping, you creepy motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? Like, this ain't okay. Like, I'm concerned for my safety. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned for what may be inside me at some point, or on top of me at some point. Not okay. None of this.
You think
is okay.
Red is beefing?
Oh, hold on. No, wait. If he was beefing at that very moment, then I'd be like, this is Tyler Perry. Like, Tyler Perry would have wrote that shit. He was like, look, I'm gonna direct it myself, since y'all don't know what beefing is. Like, I'm pretty sure he would have came in and been like, I got this. But let's fast forward to the other scene, and that will be dumbass, almost Forrest Gump level stupid Jay.
Wow.
Who's like, hi, I'm trying to be stripping.
Oh, he is so special.
May I have a drink, sir?
I deeply resent that they always make people from Alabama seem slow.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, that as a fellow Alabama person.
Yes. You're right, Stacey. That's white, black, it doesn't matter. If your ass is from Alabama, you are ignorant and slow as fuck. Like, that's who you are. And this dude is no exception. Like, I'm like,
did he say he was wearing his girlfriend's shorts, or that she made them for him?
She picked him or made him. That's how I took it.
Okay. She picked them.
Not that they actually belong. I'm hoping that's what. Yeah, let's not do anything more than that, because that's a whole lot. But when I'm like, once he got roofied, I once again thought cut scene, come back, Jay's in the closet somewhere, getting some things he don't want to get. Like, I thought Freedom was going to try to free himself inside of a Jay. Like, I really thought that's what this was going.
What?
You gotta know Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, he has no problems with any of this shit. If you watch Ruthless, I'm saying nothing compared to what he actually has done on that show. So I was prepared for Ruthless level ass raping. Like, I thought he was gonna get seated. Like, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Stacey, don't act like you didn't think the same thing at some point.
I did expect some shenanigans afoot.
I was like, but since we're talking about
this, it's gonna be like good stripper, bad stripper.
Yeah.
You got the crazy stripper, then the other guy comes in to save him, and he's so like, thank you, man. What can I do for you? Oh, well, you can just come in this closet right quick.
There you go, right? Like, Freedom kind of like softens them up, and then no one comes in and finishes the job, right? There you go, Stacey. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Tyler Perry ain't nothing he won't do. But I was like, it didn't happen. Maybe because he wasn't directly involved. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like Kim Fields was like, no, Tyler, let's not go that route. And he's like, are you sure? She's like, yes, let's do something different. I think 11 people are watching us. Please come and say hello. We appreciate this or something. I don't know how his live stream is working. I'm just throwing out stuff. All right, let's get to the beefing, because this is too much. This is too much. All right. So one of them walks in, and now El Fuego is beefing up. I'm assuming he'll use. That's what I'm saying. For what? He wore pants the entire time. So what are you beefing up?
He had that break dancing. I was like, I'm not coming to a strip club to see breakdancers, boo. I need you to take some pants off.
Right? You can't do all that with a hard dick. Like, that's not gonna work. Like, that don't make sense. And then Babyface was beefing too. He was just stroking slowly, but he was over there trying to get his stuff up. And then I'm like, where is your stuff? Like, I mean, not that I want to, huh?
You can see it the hard on through the pants. That's the point.
Not El Fuego.
Not El Fuego, you couldn't.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Not Doc?
Yeah, Doc was doing it. Doc is pretty good at it too. He's special, but he's got it. He's got what it takes. Definitely. He is special.
He's like he's not winning a Nobel Peace Prize, right?
No,
like he's not.
No,
that's not that dude.
No,
but when things need to be handled, he'll handle it.
He'll handle it. Mm-hmm.
As you saw with Tina and Teresa.
Yeah, that car was a rocket.
And then he got squirted on. That wasn't okay. I was like, that's a lot.
Are we gonna be graphic? Okay.
That's what he said. I didn't say, don't get mad at me. I didn't say that shit. I mean, he said, girl, you squirted
not
on.
Okay.
Huh?
Why is that not okay?
He should have cleaned it up or something. I mean, he should have been like, oh shit, I gotta go change my pants. Something.
I'm sure he's used to walking around with fluids on him.
I mean, I was like, do something with this, bro. Anyway, I bring it up because as soon as she said, oh, you've been gone for a while. Yeah, I had to go handle some personal things. I'm like, pregnant. I was like, it was so obvious. I was like, this woman's about to walk up to be like, this is your baby. Like, I felt it. I felt it in my jeans. But then once he whipped out the Magnum, I was like, well, maybe unlike Midnight, who believes in the pullout game minus STDs, Doc at least believes in condoms. So apparently maybe one busted, maybe the pee stuff got too much. Huh?
I can see that happening.
Be like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. He was busted into it. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. Anyway, that'll get revealed later. But I was like, yeah, it was a lot of humping. I was like, well, I said, well, there you go, Doc. At least you're good for something. Because once you clean up dead bodies, you are not. Reading.
She cleaned that car out before she went home to her husband.
That's right. That was her car. So it smells like ass and fucking like wet spots.
Febreze.
That's a lot of Febreze, though.
It is.
That's a lot.
She got squirt all on the passenger seat. You can't put the baby over there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, your baby juices.
Put the baby in the wet spot.
That's what I'm saying. That's disrespect. That's disrespect. And like, I'm not trying to mother shame.
That smell.
Oh, that's your daddy. That's how you were made.
Wow.
My bad. Too much. We're getting that. I'm sorry. When these things come, coming. But thank you. Thanks, Stacey.
Okay. Wow.
The jokes write themselves. All right. It's not my fault. All right. I would say the concierge should have been in this episode at some level, maybe kind of coming to the club, acting like he's just kind of check it out, maybe a potential buyer or something, just something. I just feel like they didn't show him enough. As
you mean Christian Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could show him all day long. I'd be happy. Yeah,
just something, right? I can't watch this beefing scene. I need to fast forward to this shit. So much stroking I can take. And then then DJ, I don't know. I just felt uncomfortable for DJ down to be like, y'all horny? Are you wet? Isn't that the same thing? But like, it's like, she's like, is your clit hard? I mean, I know how far she was going to take it. I mean, I was like, I'm just saying.
She's doing that. That's what they do though. At the women's strip clubs, they hype up the women, get them all riled up. Right. They say all types of crazy stuff.
That's their beefing. Like they're beefing up.
Yeah.
For El Fuego.
Yeah.
Super so they can purchase some dildos on the way out. Because you remember they had like the little section with the dildos and stuff. Right. I was like, I don't remember being a strip club where they sold like accessories.
They'd be like, this is the baby face. Thank you for the like. We appreciate that. They should be like, this is the baby face model. This is the midnight supersize model. You know what I'm saying? Have them all lined up. Also, again,
no gangrene included.
Oh, that's right. This is the STD-free one. Because we actually cleaned this one, unlike Midnight. You actually might want to just use the toy, which will become much more relevant later as we talk about some of the later episodes. But I was interested. So with the dance, so El Fuego is dancing. I like how he said, again, Babyface being the oldest stripper doesn't make any sense to me. I know for the record he is, as a commenter pointed out in the Deadline article that Stacey I actually did a review on. But I'm looking at him and how ignorant and naive he is. Doc and Midnight clearly, and even El Fuego, all of them show more maturity and leadership, if you will, than Babyface. And short of the fact that he's the only one always putting Ben Gay all over his body, I'm not seeing it. I would think he would be the one with the beefing issues. Again, he has the Ben Gay issues. He's not talking to like a Mercedes to be like, look, strippers have a shelf life. I want to be a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get out this shit. And El Fuego's like, I'm gonna be an IT genius one day. He's seriously stripping his way through college. Is that what he's doing?
Mm-hmm. Women do that every day.
That's what they all say.
It's true. There's a lot of girls who strip just to pay their college fees and take care of their child.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not all of them are getting a PhD.
Players Club.
If you've been doing this for 20 years, you should have a doctorate by now. It's too much. Like, something's not adding up. Like, you are bad with your money or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just thought that was a thing. So I want to see who actually read that letter because he sounded ignorant as fuck. Was that Midnight for who? Oh, yes. Was that Doc?
That's Midnight.
Yeah, so they're walking out the club. And this is how you know who's handling shit. Like we said, if someone's paying for your apartment, they can do whatever the fuck they want in that apartment because they're paying for it. And when they're paying for your car, they can take it anytime they want because it's theirs. So Babyface, as the oldest, you would imagine most experienced one, would have some sense to be like, hey, I got my shit in my own name, my own personal stuff. But anyway, now he has a bicycle. And then Doc, non-reading ass. Woo, it was painful to watch. Hold. Midnight. Yeah, Midnight. No. It's Doc. Midnight takes it first. And he starts to talk shit to him. But then Doc takes it and reads it.
Oh.
Doc is a non-read. This is the shit you were riding when I met you. I was like, how long did he take him to read these lines? He was like, take five. Let's try this again, Doc. I was like, it was painful to watch him.
Call Doc again.
I know, right? It's Doc, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, this poor bastard. I felt bad for the scene right there. I was like, let's not have him read anymore. Let's just keep it to the dancing. Because reading is not, it wasn't his thing. It just wasn't his thing. He was like, I'm here for dick. I can shake. Like, there you go, Doc. There you go. Stay in your lane. Anyway, he's about to go smash Teresa. Can I say smash? Is that still a word?
Clap them cheeks.
So, huh?
Clap them cheeks.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, your boy Mark Dart. Thank you, Mark Dart. You know what? No, I'm gonna give him credit on this one, not on the power video, because then people might go see him. But I appreciate that he did a video with the press pictures of tomorrow's episode, because Terry and I was legitimate watching it, and I was like, how does he do it to be like, okay, in this photo we see Lulu sitting in the bed. Yes, we do, Mark Dart. Thank you very much. It looks like he's recovering. Yes, Mark Dart, he is. Like, where's the in-depth analysis on this shit? It's like, oh, look, Raquel looks upset. I think she's mad. Yeah, dude, she's upset. Like, what? Anyway, once we get there, then we'll get the photos and see. No, they won't give us photos because we shit on their show too much. They're really gonna not give us this stuff. Doc's eating it. He flips over. I'm just trying to help out narrating. Magnum comes out. I'm not sure what happened, how the baby got born then. I'm very confused on that one. Banging. Hold up. Oh yeah. Okay. So Detective Davis shows up. We haven't seen her since she was talking to Tina when she was trying to get Tina to entrap Doc, right, on the phone. Mm-hmm. But now she's officially acknowledging that Alan has been gone for days. Are we saying days? And finally, people are asking questions like, where the fuck is he? And perhaps foul play has happened to him. And Madam is like, I ain't worried about it. She's calm. She's cool. She's collected. Even though Blue is like, shit's about to get real. Blue didn't mention the money. Did she mention the money this episode? Did she? Thank you. Because I'm like, God, if I hear one more time, which we will, but if I heard why is she not depositing all this money? Why is she not making any bank runs whatsoever?
Because cash is king and you never know when you're gonna need it.
So let's go down this cash is
And
king
she's
bullshit.
got people watching her and she knows it. And if she goes into that bank with a bunch of money, even if she goes to 5 different banks and she deposits all that money.
Okay, that's some P Valley stuff right there. But yeah. So, I'm saying, but like that was a good scene. I mean, I was like, when there was cash on them checks, I was like, this is good writing. I was like, and the outfits and stuff. Anyway, I digress. I'm saying if she would be paying off like Kat, right? If she would have gave her a stack of money and be like, hey, thank you for helping me with Judge Ross. Like, here you go. Miss Patty, here's a stack of money. Thank you for, taking this case for me, right? Like, if we see the money being used from a cash basis, then I'll be like, okay, I get it. But it's just almost like they want to be like, she balling out. It's always like the rappers and shit when they just walk around with stacks of cash in their hand like this and they like ball. Then I feel like that's what they do in every scene. And it looks ridiculous. Like, there's no actual purpose for this. It's just to remind you. Have we seen her crown, her throne yet? Has she sat in that silly ass chair yet? Because I do remember that episode, and I was like, this is a bit much. Has that happened yet?
No. Hasn't happened yet.
All right. Anyway, at some point, if y'all watch this show, that got on my damn nerves. Like, that's what it was. Amp goes into the VIP section of the club to see the high baller strippers. Unlike Babyface, who can't afford his car or his place to live. But I digress. Almost gets into a fight because they like, don't be in here. This is for the senior stripper. Go see his auntie who says you can't enter the kingdom without the queen. I was like, I know the title of the show. I know the title of the show. God damn. And she's like, now this is my kingdom. Now go see my naked men and they shall embrace you. Like, I really thought at some point, like, Amp was going to get down on one knee and she was going to knight him, like, as a dancer, since she's a queen, and be like, now rise, Amp of my kingdom, or some stupid shit. Like, since you got a throne that you're going to sit on, let's just keep this going. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn this into medieval times at some point. And like, she comes out with the cape and shit. Like,
she gonna have a turkey leg.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Stacey. She's sitting up there with the turkey leg and the crown. Just be like, she's like, you know what? And like before,
she looks like a lamb chop type of woman. Maybe that'll be better.
Hey, and like before every night, she just like let the dancing begin. And then like they come. That's what I'm saying. The queen like opens the club every night. Since at some point this club opens out with no manager whatsoever. We'll get to that episode. That shit was hilarious. I was like, ignorance. But we haven't got there yet. I'm sorry. Kim, anything else for this episode or the series in general?
Well, I've already finished it, so this is a lot coming, but it's that money is foreshadowing.
Yes.
It definitely, but I think that it was too much foreshadowing. Like, stop talking about it. The first episode was cool, so we're aware that there's some money hidden somewhere. So we didn't need it second episode. It's like, stop saying it, because when it actually got to it, I was like, oh, of course this is what's going on. Right?
And it wasn't even that, like, it wasn't like we're watching Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Like, it wasn't that type of like whatever. Like, I'm like, this is some dumb shit. Like, this anyway, it was not very anticlimactic.
Right, exactly. Yep. And the VIP guys with the whole getting all in Amp's face and stuff, I was like, this is just ridiculous. I understand that he's an amateur and they're, I guess, what are they, the VIP
dancers, the headliners.
Like, even the whole roll call thing is ridiculous to me. It's the same damn dances every time.
It's only 4 of them.
Exactly.
It's only 4 of them. And they still can't.
Yeah, she has to go in there and check. Are you checking the G-string? Are you checking the little sock?
Are you beefing? Are you
make sure they're not eating all those donuts and lasagna?
She was on that shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She was on that shit. She was like, hey, I'm watching you. So why are you going back there if you got cameras? You know how ignorant how all this stuff looks? You can just get on the camera and be like, where's El before you go? Where's he at? Tell him to stop studying. This is not Sunday school. This is not study hall. Tell him this is not study hall. Put that book down and start shaking that. You know what I wanted? Oh, back it up. Since Trouble, who's behind me, I didn't even notice that. Trouble is standing right here. Like somehow she's
I didn't even notice that either.
I was like, they're all light skinned. It's kind of hard to pay attention. But I was like, but Trouble, but she looked like a dude also. But anyway, so like I'm like, but anyway, Trouble's right there.
She's a stud.
I'm saying, but I mean that's hard. That's hard stud. That's hard stud.
Yeah.
That's someone who walks around with like a strap on all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm feeling. Anyway, that being said, since she had no dick whatsoever and was making it rain the episode before, and the men saw her do this, right? You don't need to be beefing because you don't even need a dick to make money in this club, as proven, right? Like, and then I'm like, that's what Queen should be checking. Madam should just be walking around to be like, let me see it. And she just grabs one to be like, got it. I was like, nope, not you. Get it up, or you ain't going on stage. Like, I can understand that.
But women know that Trouble is a woman. So they're not expecting her to have a penis or even a dildo. They love her for the fact the way she was moving her body and the way she was like touching them and interacting with them. That's what that was about. Men have penises and we need to see it. Period. So
there is a double standard is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Madams, Stacey, what do you think?
I think it depends on the outfit. Like, clearly El Fuego didn't need to beef because he was wearing jeans. So all Midnight would need to do is alternate outfits. Because some of those outfits are kind of ridiculous anyway. But when he's doing the sock thing, okay, beef. But then, just alternate days so you can let it breathe.
There you go. There you go. They'd be like, hey, you can't be rock hard all the time. That's just not good. It's not healthy.
Get you a prosthetic to stuff in your pants.
That's the thing too, you know what I'm saying? Or again, and no one has mentioned Viagra. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you've been to a doctor, it don't make sense. But yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, it's a lot of focus on dick, and then as much as Madam is always like
strip club.
Well, then once again, I'm just like, then Trouble should have been like you shouldn't even qualify to be here because we have a penis standard, like whether it be inches or width or whatever. Like, we have a standard to maintain. And like and maybe Midnight's the standard, like maybe Doc's the standard. I don't fucking know, but I'm like, maybe it's like this is what women come for, and that's what we're here to provide. And then like maybe there's a stud nights, so be like, so then you got that thing, but to mix it together, I'm just saying it just seemed like whatever. Like anyway, I'm going too far. All right, guys.
Whatever makes her customers happy and gives her the cash. That's all it's about is the money.
Which is pretty much anything. I've never seen these women not be wet and screaming and throwing money. Never. Like, I'm like, what's in the alcohol? Like, I mean, are they being roofied or something? Like, every day, all dudes are like, like, that's who needs to stop by for no reason. I want the highest and Daikon to show up, just to be like,
worship me, women, worship me. But he don't like women, so whatever.
That's also true. But he'd be on stage. You don't have to be touched. He can just be like, here you go. See, you don't. Anyway, bring it on. Huh?
Just start swinging it.
Okay.
Like a helicopter? Okay.
I think that might hurt after a while.
Yeah, it would. It probably would take. Yeah, that'd probably be a while. It'd be hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Difficult. Anyway, boom. All right. We're gonna get up out of here with the penis jokes because it's too easy. That's also Kim's things like lying. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're still watching, thank you. I'm not even sure why you're doing that, but we appreciate it as always. No, I'm just kidding. We have a good time. I thought someone's got a comment. We see some streamers. Leave comments later. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Miss Sharon. I'm sorry. IRS reports deposits over 5,000.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I meant the bank reports. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't scroll up to see the thanks. Let me type back and say thank you. I'll still get used to the chat thing. Sorry, I didn't.
That's why in not Players Club. That's why in P Valley they were doing it the way they were doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, no, that was the wire thing. That was the wire thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. But it's the same concept, same thing.
Yeah, it. But I liked how they were trying to pull that off, and then they had the different outfits. It was just better. It's just better written show. I mean, just overall, I'm saying. But as I said before, what's up, Stacey?
P Valley.
I know what I said, and I will say overall production quality, I'll say P Valley's better. Overall production quality. I will say yes. I will say
cinematography is fantastic on All the Queen's Men.
So yeah,
it shows beautiful parts of Atlanta. It's really, really yeah.
But I think but as I mentioned before, especially about Gidget, like that white girl got no respect on P Valley season 1.
There's no token white guy on this show.
Thank you. That's very true.
Ain't no white chocolate or nothing.
That's right. I'm saying, I mean, Eminem is still a thing. I was gonna say Vanilla Ice. Huh?
Next season.
Oh, what's Tom Hanks' son name?
Chet.
Yeah. So maybe he could be on
the Magic Mike dude.
There you go. And he was an actual stripper. Like maybe Shannon Tatum. Yeah. Maybe Shannon Tatum could be on this. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have that body anymore.
Don't be like that. Age gets
got a dad body now.
There's a market for that. I mean, you just gotta find the right one, I guess.
That Eden, it ain't.
My bad. Yeah. Well, you make fun of the amp. But anyway, I was saying
it's much better on the Vivica Fox show.
I did not watch that. Why would I? But anyway, I said that like I should have watched it. I was like, no, I shouldn't. But
some questions for you if you did.
I was gonna say I think P Valley. I mean, excuse me. I think All the Queen's Men does do a much better job again with fleshing out the backstories of the dance and showing life outside of outside the strip club. P Valley was very much the club. You know what I'm saying? And Mercedes, you know what I'm saying? And Autumn and like everybody else just truly fell to the backside. And it was hard to, it's almost like it was shot like a play because it was a play. And I think they shot it like that, you know what I'm saying? But like with this show, they're trying to get out and show you different things. And I think they did do a better job to the and the dialogue. No, dialogue is still better on it's not that good. The dialogue here was slightly better. It was slightly better on this episode than we will see later on again when Tyler Perry gets involved. But it was fine on this. So Miss Sharon, thank you very much for commenting. Again, I'm sorry it took me a while. I didn't see it. I thought it would be at the bottom. I'm still trying to figure out this whole chat thing. But everybody else, we will see you again tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time for Power Book 3, Season 1, Episode 9. It's gonna be fire, as Mark Dark always says. But I think I'm actually gonna believe this one. I think it's gonna be good. As his chat goes, I'm just gonna hang out with my friends. I will see you lovely ladies tomorrow, and we'll do All the Queen's Men Episode 6
tomorrow.
Yeah, because 5 we'll do